Former NBA star Inez Cantor-Freedom is calling out a WNBA player for her anti-American comments. Natasha Cloud tweeted out, "Our country is trash in so many ways, and instead of using our resources to make it better, we continue to oppress marginalized groups that we have targeted since the beginning of time." Inez Freedom was quick to respond, saying, "Just ask your colleague Brittany Griner how trash America is. Let me know when your season is over. I'll buy your ticket and we can go together to countries like China, Russia, Iran, North Korea, Venezuela, Cuba, and Turkey. People have no idea how lucky and blessed they are to be in a country like America. I'm not saying America is perfect, but trust me, you don't want to see the other side."
Joey Jones is a Fox News contributor and a retired U.S. Marine bomb tech, and he joins us now. Joey, always good to talk to you, but especially on days like this and on topics like this. So Cloud responded to this saying, people need to start coming back with something other than go visit China or go visit Russia. But, the thing that gets me so much is the entitlement. She can say what she wants. It's a free country. But the entitlement that comes along with this, Joey, what do you think?
Well, I went through Twitter because, what else do you have to do at 4 o'clock in the morning, and read all the things that she had tweeted. I mean, she went on tirades. She went on tangents about religion and tangents about race. And honestly, what it comes down to is she is your quintessential Gen Z. I've got a million complaints. I don't have a lot to back it up. And let me tell you what Colin Kaepernick told me. That's basically what the entirety of what she had to say was. Now, I'm not saying she's never experienced something bad. She just doesn't understand that experiencing negative people and stupid thoughts is a part of being a human being in any society. Yeah. It just happens to be in this one. You can go to Twitter and to millions of people, clap back. Mm-hmm. And that is kind of the irony of the whole situation. Her sitting there on a $1,000 device made probably by slave kids in China, tweeting about all of her problems for the whole world to see and recognize, whether they agree with it or not. That's what makes this country not trash. But she'll never see that. And you know what? That's kind of just how things are. Like, we go to war, and we go to war somewhere else, so war doesn't come here. Mm-hmm. So people like her never have to worry about it.
I thought this was such a mic drop for Inez Cantor-Freedom. And the thing that I like that he said the most is people have no idea how lucky and blessed they are to be in a country like America. I'm not saying America is perfect, but trust me, you don't want to see the other side. And oftentimes the most patriotic people are immigrants because they have perspective. Perspective
is everything. Listen, if you're born into a country where you're told from day one you can do and be anything, then maybe not quite achieving everything you ever dreamed makes you feel like a failure. I don't know. When you're born into a country to where everything is at your fingertips, to where you walk into a store and you don't have one thing to choose from, you have 1,000 things to choose from, where poverty comes with a cell phone and food, unless you're just absolutely engulfed in debauchery, where so many parts of this country put the scale of what's normal or accepted or unfortunately expected so much higher than the rest of the world, you don't have perspective. That you're talking about the irony right there. If you're born into a middle class in this country, you live like a king in pretty much anywhere else in the world. And immigrants that come to this country and see that and are so patriotic, nothing gets me more proud of my service than to hear someone who has English as a second language brag on this country. Because I know they get it. And that's honestly, more times than not, those are the people I fought for as much as anyone.
Yep. Not only, you see people who come from Cuba and they walk in a grocery store. Something as simple that we take for granted is just walking in a grocery store and tears are brought to their eyes because they have so much food to choose from.
And in one of her tweets, she goes, "And don't talk to me about Russia or China." She's like, "I'm blessed to be able to travel, and I can name all kinds of countries that," and then she goes through a list of things she doesn't like about this country, but she never names another country. And so that kind of shows you where she is with it.
So you have a new book coming out, or it came out already, and we know that because it's #1, called Unbroken Bonds of Battle, 10 chapters, 10 incredible people. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I've been asked for a while to write, quote unquote, my story in a book. And I kind of felt like that had been done in so many ways. It's, to me, as far as my experience, I've said it in front of crowds. I've said it on this network. There's even a Fox Nation special about that day, August 6, 2010. And it's not really interesting to me to talk about myself all the time, even though sometimes maybe I do. So I thought, how can I tell my story through the lens of people who helped me through all those situations? And when I sat down and started making that list, I realized I've got no less than 10 people who were absolutely instrumental in helping me maintain perspective, keep gratitude, stay motivated, and understand what a blessing it was not to lose my legs, but to get a second chance at life. And in this book, you'll find 2 or 3 men I served with that were like best friends to me that lost so much themselves and came back and had to put a smile on their face for the families of those they lost. You'll find the Gold Star wife whose husband was standing beside me and lost his life when I lost my legs. And you'll find just absolute gratitude and thankfulness. I mean, everyone in that book has a positive message at the end of a chapter of tragedy. And it's because even though tragedy struck their life is victory.
Yeah.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.